Hey, how is it going, everyone? I am Michelle Cooper. I am your money rock star. I love to live here at my business page now, trying to own this space. Sometimes it's crickets, sometimes it's not, so you never know what you're gonna get. But if you are interested in hanging out with me some more, you can join my group, The Vault. You can catch me here. You can friend me on Facebook. Yeah, I'm all over the place. I am an accountant. I own an accounting and bookkeeping company. I also am an author, a speaker. I am your money rock star. I coach people to have more wealth in their life so they can live their ultimate freedom, whatever that happens to be for them. So today we are talking about eliminating your objection to abundance. Now, I thought about this for quite some time. One of my great mentors, Denise Duffield Thomas, talked about money blocks. And I haven't ever really resonated with the wording money blocks. So I felt too permanent to me. And so I kept thinking, well, what is it instead? I can't figure out what it is instead. So I'll use the word blocks for now, but I'll try to figure out what it is instead that we are, that is like preventing that money, that abundance to come into our lives. And today and yesterday, I really came up with the objection wording. So that feels more fluid to me. So objections to your abundance, right? And I talked about this last week where we talked about you have a spiritual work or an energy work or something that is not maybe mainstream, something that is not totally quantifiable, and you feel like you can't charge money for that. How does that feel? Pretty crappy, right? And we talked about why you feel that way. And so I am encouraging everyone to send me your objections to abundance. Now, these could be generational stories like you have to work hard for money, you have to sacrifice for money, my family never has money, we're poor, I'm not good with money, girls aren't good with money, I'm not good with math, I suck at managing money, I overspend, I'm a shopaholic. Any of those things are objections to abundance. Hanging out with my new friend Cache the other day, or yesterday, we came up with, don't rely on someone else. And when you're not relying, so for example, that was a generational story that we came up with. Don't rely on a man to pay your way. You have to be independent with money, that kind of thing. And so that's a distrust, right? That comes down to distrust. And when we distrust the universe, then we know that money isn't going to be flowing our way. So yeah, it's a thing, right? It's a thing. So that's what I'm going to focus on here over the next little while. I'm going to focus on objections to your abundance eliminated, as in they're not even applicable. Hey, Megan, how's your baby bump? Oh my God. Like, we're coming up to like crazy times for the baby. That's abundance right then and there, right? That's like human being abundance. Oh my God, can you guys hear that person like sneezing in the other room? Bananas. So yeah, isn't it a good topic? Eliminating your objection to abundance. Abundant belly, you absolutely do. Oh my God, so excited. So yeah, there's so many ways that we can eliminate, or like we can have an objection, right? And we can eliminate those just as they hit us, right? Another one that we were talking about yesterday, me and Cache, was feast and famine, right? So feast and famine puts you in a cycle of fear, scarcity, and lack, right? You don't know where the next dollar is coming from. Oh, I got all this money. Oh, I have nothing. Oh, I have all this money. Oh, I have nothing, right? And that could be a cycle you're creating yourself because you're not comfortable with money. So you put yourself into feast or famine. You have all this money, you get rid of it. Then you have none. And then your body feels comfortable with having none, right? Your nervous system feels comfortable with having none. Even though you're feeling a little like, oh, I got no money, it's still your body's limit to what it can handle, right? When your nervous system, when your subconscious mind can't handle the money, it gets rid of it. One way or another, you find something to invest in, something breaks, somebody else needs the money, all of a sudden you have an unexpected bill. Like, these things happen, right? And it can put you in that feast or famine cycle. So we want to get rid of that, right? Eliminate it. Eliminate the feast and famine cycle. And that could come from a variety of things, including my social circle doesn't have money, so neither should I. Or my family doesn't have money, so neither should I. If I have money and they don't, they're not going to like me. If I have more money than my parents, they're going to be mad. They won't love me anymore. If I have more money than my friends, they won't want to hang out with me. They'll want me to pay for everything. That'll make me feel crappy. Like, there's a variety of reasons. Hey, Megan, do you have an objection to abundance that comes up for you right now? Like, is there something there where you're like, God, Megan and I were talking recently about, we were at a writer's retreat, and we came up with a whole bunch of, all of us, as we were trying to be creative, we came up with reasons why we couldn't afford to be creative, right? One that Megan and I were talking about was your business sliding away from you. And feeling like, I'm panicking because what I built for so many years is sliding away. Oh yes, around taking time off with my baby when she's so little and not having the cash flow I would want. Yeah, exactly what we were talking about in Tainamara, right? Right? Like, it feels to me, if I think about where I have that feeling, it's in my stomach, right? And it's like, oh, if I spend time doing this thing, this creative thing, or nurturing a baby, what I have built is slipping away, right? But you know that if that's what's happening, that's what's supposed to be happening. And so leaning even harder into that is like the challenge, but also the reward, right? Megan, look at my new mala. I got it yesterday. It's all clear quartz. So I'm holding on to it, thinking of you and your little baby in your belly and your business. And yeah, will I lose all I've done? That's a difficult one because you can't quantify that feeling, right? And I don't feel you lose anything. I feel that you've learned from that part of your business, and so you carry that forward into something else, right? And I also really strongly feel that when you take time away from your business, you have creativity flow into your brain, right? And nurturing a baby is a very abundant time. Your body is swelling with abundance, right? So recognizing that and just being conscious that when you do have thoughts, to record them. So whether it's you grab your phone and you record it, or you write it in a book, maybe always have a book around, just to write your thoughts, your ideas, all that stuff. Because your body is it's full of abundance at that time, and you're gonna come up with so many ideas, so much creativity, right? Yes, it is totally serving you in a big way. And I realized, I'm all about taking time away from the office and having the inspiration of creativity come in. And I did see this yesterday. I was up early, flying to San Francisco, went out for lunch with Cachet, and then she was going to go back to her room and relax. And I thought, oh my God, I've got all this work to do, right? I have a list of 28 things that I wrote down on the plane that I should do, right? Should. And I was like, no, you know what? I'm going to use this opportunity to go for a walk, wander around San Francisco, and I wandered over to Haight-Ashbury. And that was just, it's just what my brain needed. It's what my intuition needed. It's what my psyche needed. And I wandered in and out of the little shops, and I bought a pair of sunglasses, and I had ice cream, and I bought this mala, and I picked up a few crystals. I got raw green aventurine, which I've never had before. I've only ever had polished green aventurine. So that felt really neat. I don't know, having the raw green aventurine seemed more close to where I feel right now. So yeah, it wasn't like I was intentional in what I was doing. I just let my mind wander, right? And I watched people, and I met the sweetest little old lady at the bus stop. I took the bus home. I helped a really drunk man sit down on a chair so he wasn't sitting in the gutter and was going to get run over by a bus. I met an amazing girl who was selling weed and was telling me her story about playing the guitar. It was such an abundant day for me. And I came back and I had a whole bunch of ideas, right? And I just wrote them down and wrote them down, wrote them down. And it was actually such a great day, and it felt very abundant, right? And so today, oh, Wendy, hey Wendy, how's it going? Yeah, Wendy, do you have objection to abundance that comes up for you? Is there something that's saying, I don't know, do I really want this? Do I deserve this? I wrote down one at breakfast today. When I think about what I want to manifest, what I'm calling in, I immediately go to the feeling of, yeah, but how will I do that? Yeah, but how the frick am I going to do that? And so, oh, Megan, it was so much fun. Oh my God, I wish you were here. And it's not my place to know the how. It's totally not my place to know the how. And I have to end up being really clear and okay with that. And it's something I'm working on, right? So I just have to tell myself, it's not my place to know the how, and I am worthy of it. I am worthy of love, success, and abundance. That's what almost every single objection to abundance comes down to. I am worthy of love, success, and abundance. How's that? Okay, so I'm gonna let you go because I gotta get ready. I have a mastermind meeting at 10:30 and I have to prepare for that, and I'm really excited about it. So yeah, we're gonna talk about this. I'm gonna try to talk about this every single day this week. That's gonna be my goal. And it's a busy week for me, so it might be at weird times when I can fit it in.